Today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious caramel sweetened condensed milk frosting. The first step to make this frosting happens on the stove. I've got a large saucepan here. I'm melting 1 stick of butter. I'm going to add 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar and 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. This frosting is really rich and caramely and delicious, and it's pretty super easy to make. I like putting it on chocolate cakes, but it would also be delicious on like a butter cake. All right, so we'll just get that sweetened condensed milk in there. We're going to give this a stir. We're going to cook this over medium heat until it starts to boil. You're going to want to stir it relatively frequently so you don't have anything scorching on the bottom. And I'll show you what it looks like when we get there. All right, so it's been bubbling away for about 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat. As you can see, it's pretty thick and gooey. All right, so now you want to let this cool to at least room temperature. So you can cool it at room temperature for a good half hour, maybe 45 minutes to make sure it really is nice and cooled. Otherwise, you can stick it in the refrigerator for a good 20 minutes, maybe a half hour, just to make sure that it is nice and chilled. You don't want to put it in the frosting hot, otherwise you're going to have kind of running frosting. So I'll let this cool off, and I will show you how to turn it into frosting. Okay, we have a brick of softened cream cheese in here. I'm just going to turn that on and get it beat nice and smooth. This is your chance to get it smooth. It's going to be a lot harder to do later, so you want to make sure to get it nice and smooth, scrape the sides of the bowl a couple times, and get it really whipped up. Okay, once you're satisfied that it's nice and creamy, we're going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, now that that's mixed in, we're going to add our caramel mixture. As you can see, let's see. Oh, it's hard to get it to where you can really see it, but it's good and thick. If you scrape a spatula through it, you can see exactly where the spatula went. This is still just ever so slightly warm. I'm okay with that because I actually like to frost a layered cake with kind of soft frosting, so I think this will work out just great. We're going to go ahead and get that all in there. Now we're going to give that a nice good mix. It's going to take a minute for it all to come together, but don't worry, it will. I'm going to scrape the sides once or twice and just make sure it's good and mixed in. All right, that's all it takes. If you find that your frosting is a little bit too thin, it's probably because your sweetened condensed milk mixture was still a little too warm. Just stick the bowl in the refrigerator for 10 or 15 minutes and then beat it again, and it should be in a nice consistency. So let me get a cake together and I will show you how we use it. Okay, so the cake's all frosted. Sometimes I like to garnish this cake with some toasted coconut or chopped nuts. Today I'm just going to do it nice and simple with some chocolate sprinkles. I like to keep this kind of a rustic look just because, I don't know, this frosting is kind of rustic. You're not trying to pipe on fancy designs or anything. I've got some gold sugar crystals here. We'll get those on there. And I think that's about all we're going to do on this one. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you're looking for a fun caramely frosting to make, this is a good one. It's perfect for 9x13s. It works great on layer cakes. You can spread it on cupcakes, but it's not really pipeable, so I wouldn't try to like do any rosettes or anything with it. But that's all it takes. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.